I'm going to introduce you to a lady that you will have seen, because she's on everywhere. You can't turn Sky on without seeing her. Siobhan Hayes, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you, Alex.
Now, it's funny talking to you because you're one of the biggest stars on the BBC. You're on the #1 sitcom, My Family, which everybody loves, and I've loved right from the beginning. And yet nobody probably knows your name. Do you like that, or does that frustrate you?
No, it doesn't frustrate me at all. I mean, I just class myself as a jobbing actress, so as long as casting people remember my name, that's all that counts. I'm not, I don't want to be this big famous person. I've got my Oyster card, I get on the bus, so I'm happy.
Do you get recognised?
Yeah, lots of school children and older people stop me, and families. So yeah, you do, especially when it first comes out, you get that recognition straight away, or unless they've got UK Gold.
It gets like 750 million viewers, this programme. I mean, more than most things. I mean, joking aside, I mean, it's huge, this programme. And I think it's purely down to the fact that it's well written, but more importantly, brilliantly delivered and acted. There's so many great people in it. And you were asked to come in really a bit unfair halfway through, and you feel now like you are part of the family, because it's always uncomfortable, that, isn't it? Yeah,
when I got the job, I was like over the moon. And then obviously I was nervous because I was thinking, how would everyone take to me? But just as soon as I got there, I remember the first day going in and reading the script, and it just felt, I don't know, it just felt like we all knew each other, kind of, and it was really genuine, and everyone looked after me, and I felt relaxed, and so it just seemed like home, to be honest. So I was, I couldn't have asked for more. And they used the same crew all the time, same camera crew, lighting. So all of that makes it, I think, a lot easier for everyone,
How do we describe your character?
I think she's a bit scatty, but she's not, I wouldn't say she's stupid, but she's just in her own world, So she does things in a sort of roundabout way that makes sense to her, but don't really make sense to other people.
Are you anything like your character? Because that's the thing that people always say, isn't it? Oh, you're just like that. I mean, is this just nothing like you, or do you think you got it on the strength that you're a bit kind of ooh as well?
I don't know. I mean, no, because I think when I first got the part, I think the characters changed, as the writers got to know me, and as I got to know the character and get more comfortable with the part. So I think it's changed slightly, but no, I'm a bit clumsy, like Abi, and I can be scatty. So I admit that, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
This show's so brilliantly written because the people who perform it don't take themselves seriously. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure some actors would go, oh no, I'm better than doing a sitcom. But you've got Zoe and Robert, who are just brilliant actors, can do anything. Yeah. Yet they just allow themselves to be funny and to just laugh at themselves, which is so great, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's an important part for all of us, the younger actors in the team, just to watch and learn, basically, and also the people that they bring in, the characters that we have in each episode. I mean, there's some big names. There's like Hugh Lloyd, who worked with Tony Hancock. There's Patrick Balladie, who's in The Office. There's just so much talent coming in, and all these people are prepared to sort of make fools of themselves and muck about and do comedy situations that you wouldn't normally do. And I think that's the whole.
We're back on the late night revolution across the UK, talking to one of the biggest stars of the BBC. She's going to be huge because she's clearly so talented. If you can do comedy, I think you can do anything. Siobhan Hayes is back with us from My Family, and there's certain truth to that, isn't there? If you've got the timing to be able to do jokes, I don't know whether you saw the Friday Night Project where they get a guest host to come in and be funny.
Yeah.
It's amazing how the funniest gag can be made unfunny by the wrong delivery.
Yeah, I think with comedy it is all about timing, and I think I like doing comedy work. From when I was about 16 to 18, I didn't really do much. And then from 18 onwards, that's all I seem to have been involved with, or drama that's comedy based. And, well, I love it because you're getting paid to have a laugh, really. So you can't ask for more than that.
I mean, there's no job for life in the media, but this seems to be one of those shows that as long as the people are willing to do it, it will continue, because it never seems to lose ratings, it never seems to lose appeal. Whenever it's repeated on things like UK Gold, it always gets a great audience there. Will you be happy to do it forever, or are you going, no, I'll do 2 years and then I'll move on?
No, I mean, I've loved going back every time that we've had a break, and then we've gone back. It's just felt like something that I've always wanted to do. And I think, like I said before, it is because they use the same team. So you've got, the writers, you've got the crew, you've got the same director, Dewey Humphreys, and, that makes a a big difference for everyone. I think if you're going back knowing that it's the same team around you, I think everyone feels comfortable and they know they're going to have a laugh and it's going to be the same jokes that are going to, you know.
How much of it is ad-libbed, or is there any room for that? Presumably you do it in front of a live audience, do you?
Yeah.
Things can go wrong, things change. Do they keep that in, or do you have to keep to script?
What happens is we get the script on a Friday, and basically we read it and we block it, and it gets rewritten over the weekend, and then basically it keeps getting rewritten. And we do add our own little bits in as well, and we ad lib. There's times when perhaps we're just walking through the door and we might say something that perhaps we're not meant to say, but we just sort of slip it in for a laugh. So
we've all had nights like that, haven't we? Let's face it.
And it's quite a good laugh, especially when other actors do it, because you're not expecting it. And I think the audience like that as well. You know, if there's something that makes you laugh or crack up on, I think it's a good thing.
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
No, I'm 30.
Are you really?
Yeah. It's lovely soft lighting in.
Are you working me from right? You're really 30?
Yeah.
God, you look 17. I mean, that was going to be... No, I swear to God. I mean, you don't look 30. You know that, don't you?
Oh, thank you.
But that was going to be my question. I was thinking you were younger, so it was really more appropriate. But this role doesn't make you look very glamorous and isn't very sexy. And, you know, you're a really good-looking woman. You know that. You know, you keep yourself nice. You don't
Studio's
stink.
very dark.
You know, you're not hairy. I mean, you could do really cute parts. Is there a side of you that wants, you know, give me a primetime show where I can be gorgeous?
No, I mean, I don't take myself seriously at all. And I've always seemed to have got more character roles. I don't know, maybe it's the expressions I pull, but... No, I'm happy with all the parts that I've got, and no, I don't think it would suit me really. I don't feel comfortable classing myself like that, so no.
How much time does this take up of your year? Because obviously you can't just work for a few weeks doing this and then move on. How long does it actually take to record all the different episodes?
Before we used to do about 13 to 14, so that would take maybe about 4 months. This time we only done 8 episodes, so that took about 3 months to do, but it is quite a big chunk because it's every day you're going in. Apart from weekends, you get weekends off.
So what do you do for the rest of the year then?
Then you just go back out there and audition and go for castings and just keep your fingers crossed that, you know, you get other work. And that's like another nice part of it, because you've got quite a big chunk of work, and then you just sort of go off and you can do other things because we have breaks in between. I think, you know, you're not constantly on the telly, so I think that for other casting people, that's a good thing. I
suppose not only that, you're never going to get bored with it yourself. I mean, when you're doing something every day, no matter how showbiz and exciting it is, to keep that energy there is hard, whereas when you know there's an end in sight, I suppose that's easier to cope with, is it? Yeah,
you know, you've got this 3 months or 4 months, and so you enjoy that time, and you know that, you know, every actor knows it's brilliant to be in work, so you enjoy that moment. And then, you know, you might have a long break before we come back again, and like you say, I think it keeps it fresh, you know.
How much easier is it for you now going to these auditions? Now you're Siobhan Hayes off My Family. Is that easier than Siobhan Hayes who's done this and this and this?
No, I mean, I haven't found any... You know, I've been really lucky. I haven't found I've done so many different things and different styles of comedy that... No, I haven't found it a problem. People just see me as Siobhan. I think because I've been doing it quite a while, so...
But I mean, people must be more impressed by you now. Don't they ring you opposed to you having to beg them?
No. I mean, it's done wonders for, you know, getting more auditions and seeing a lot more casting people. So, yeah, for that, it's brilliant as well.
Presumably you're happy to do this for as long as it's available. What else do you enjoy doing? I mean, you've got all this time off, the 9 months to do other stuff. What would be your dream job at the moment?
Well, I've just got a part from BBC 4, which is, I always want to do period stuff. And so it's about Mrs. Beaton and her life. It's her life story. So I've got to do my bit of period stuff. So I'm really pleased about that. I've only heard this week, so...
I once did a period drama. It was called Lillettes. I don't know what that means. I'll leave it with you. Well, listen, good luck with it. I mean, it's
Thanks
a great show, and it couldn't be funnier. It couldn't be more fun. It's got the Friday night slot again, has it?
Friday night, 8:30 on March the 10th.
You see, it's just perfect timing. You're in the mood. The weekend's here, and you can have a laugh, and it's so perfectly positioned now. I don't think it would work as well on a Monday, because you're not in the mood, are you?
On a Friday, you just want to sit in, and I think everyone gets home from work, mum, dad, maybe Nan and Grandad and stuff, and they can just all sit there and all watch it. And I think there's jokes on every level. You know, when you watch it, hopefully that'll come across.
And you know the kid that's now a man, really, with the glasses. Is he Harry Potter?
No.
I mean, he just looks like him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's really, all the girls fancy him. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
This is why I don't do TV, because nobody would fancy me. Are you really 30?
Yeah. Shouldn't keep repeating it.
That's unbelievable. You only look like 12. Well, not 12. That would be something completely different, wouldn't it? I think I'm going into a comedy cul-de-sac now where I just ought to move on. Listen, Siobhan Hayes, congratulations on your role in this. You've made it your own, and to be part of such a great success is good for you.
Oh, thank you.
Wish you all the best and keep in touch.
Thanks a lot.
Ta-da.
Bye.